Hey hustlers, it's your favorite baby CEO, Nyla Smith with the Hustle Hard campaign, and today is my first web video and Nyla's Hustle Hard tips from how to turn some no's into some yeses. And I'm talking to you today about how to get a grade change. We all see memes towards the end of the semester online about trying to hit your professor up to get your grade changed, trying to get some extra credit, trying to get some grades dropped, and I have done this frequently. I'm not gonna lie, I've done this a lot of times. And I've gotten some successful responses back from my teachers because I know what to say, and I've been planting seeds since the first lecture, okay? So first day of lecture, I come in, I say hi after class, I wait in line, I speak to them. I'm Nyla Smith, I have a nonprofit, I am sick, I've done these things though in spite of being sick, and I wanna know how to best get an A in your class. Guys, this is a major tip because professors want to know that you care about their input, you value what they have to say, and that you wanna be good in their class. So, first seed you gotta plant. Then, after they've seen that you care, you start going to tutoring. I go to tutoring, I am a tutor, but even in being a tutor, I go to tutoring 3 times a week, easy. Even on like bad weeks, I still go like twice a week because I feel like you have to study in the class and you have to study outside of the class, but sometimes what you study isn't quite all there. The books don't always have all the information. So going to tutoring is how you work with somebody who's an expert, who's mastered the information, and you guys can build together so that you're able to get the most well-rounded education. So I super recommend tutoring, and with your girl, you can book me through RJB Educational Services. But outside of advertising myself, first, you talk to them after class. Second, you go to tutoring. And after you go to tutoring, you have to let them know you went to tutoring. You can slide in their DMs, like messaging them through email, or you can talk to them after class and let them know that you went to tutoring, but you feel like the tutor could have given you a little more detail on these topics. This is the trick. Ask them. Be like, hey, we studied these formulas in algebra tutoring. Do you think you can offer me any more information on how to best use these formulas? Are there any other formulas that you think are good? So show them that you've gotten help from somebody else, but you still really want to hear from them how to best use the information. So that's my second tip. Third tip, you ask them before the test how to best prepare for their exams. I go to my professors, especially for classes like chemistry and physics, because I'm not the best at those two. I go to them and I'm like, bruh, what do you think? I don't say what's going to be on the test. Don't ever say that. You say, what do you think is best for me to study, as far as maybe I should study my textbook, there may be some online resources you think I should look into, but what is the best way to study for the type of questions you'll be asking us on the exams? This is brilliant because you're telling the professor that you're working hard, you want their opinion, and everything that you're doing, you're showing that you're putting a lot of effort both in class and out. It does not always have to be true. I really urge it to be true. But worst case worst, these tips work. So you've done these things, you've talked to your professor. So by the end of the semester, if things went left and you still didn't do very well, when you email her, make sure you email her. I did all these things. And not just because you can say that, but if they haven't seen you put in that work and they haven't seen you try and give your best efforts, it's not going to prove a fruitful attempt to try to slide into their inbox during the last week of class. That looks really lazy because it kind of is. So message them, let them know you've been tutoring, you've been asking people, you studied throughout the semester, and your grades still didn't come out like what you wanted to be. I also like to give reasons as to why I need my grade to be improved. I'd be like, Professor, my scholarship requires that I keep over this GPA. And then I tell them that, I'm a part of this organization, I'm part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Okay, and it's really important for us to have a high GPA. So this class is really hindering my joy. I let them know that there are things that I'm working hard to do, and I've worked hard. And sometimes hard work does not always equal A's, honestly. I am the biggest advocate and I'm the biggest person to speak about that you can work hard all the time, you can study frequently, you can go to tutoring, but sometimes you get the test, you don't do well. It happens to a lot of students, it happened to me way too many times. So it's important that you let the professor know that you're struggling with that and that you're struggling with the test taking. But and everything else that you could have controlled, you did the best of your abilities. So when they see that email from a student who they know been working hard all semester, they're like, whoa, she didn't do well, but maybe she should have. And they're going to be a lot more receptive to what you have to say and to helping you out. I've had a teacher who raised my grade 2-letter grades because she knew how hard I worked, and she felt bad that things didn't go in my favor, and she recognized why I needed my grade to be changed. So this is kind of like from the cheat book of ways to improve your grade. Do not, and I repeat, do not be that student that at the end of the semester, when you're taking your final exam, you want to go to her office hours and be like, Professor, can I please get some extra credit? I worked hard, but I was struggling. Because at that point, it's too late. There's not much else that you can do to salvage your grade. However, working from step one, from day one, will ensure that when you need to call in those favors, you'll be able to collect, okay? So I hope this helps you guys. If anybody has anything to add for my other hustlers to benefit from, please leave that in the comment section. And I'm sure that, I'm about to gear up to start applying for grad schools. I'm looking at UNT, and I'm also looking at Rutgers for their physician's assistant program. So I'm sure I could benefit from your advice as well, okay guys? Leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and look forward to my other episodes of my Hustle Hard, How to Hustle series, okay? Take care.